What's poppin', gamers? It's your boy Vic Valentine, and we're back at it again with that Final Fantasy XIV shit. Last time on, we did Arcanist. This time on, we read a book. Again. Book reading part 2, the sequel. Aw, his name is Garbage. He's a little cute little idiot. He's fucking ugly. I love him. Anyway, we're doing Scholar today. Not for any particular reason. More so that I like both of these job quest storylines, but I'm much more comfortable playing Summoner. I know Summoner much better, so I would rather get the one that I'm least comfortable with out of the way first, basically. Corn, have you an interest in history? So, I would share with you an opportunity to study the way of the ancients. A curiously refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in hopes he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual will be invaluable for the success of the archaeological research. I say claims because, despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambition still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alcazulka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild, should curiosity overwhelm you. Broken. Marauder. Alcazulka. Axe swingers can't read books. They go unga and bunga. What's your angle here? Ah, thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, Corn. I am acutely aware how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than butt rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for, at present, I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. 'Twould not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15-odd centuries ago, during the 5th Astral Era. He's probably going to go into this, but to refresher, because it's been a while since I streamed this, the 5th Astral Era was the War of the Magi. So, Sildi, whatever the fuck was going on in now Thanalan, fucking Mach and Ampedor, the White Mage Society, Mach the Black Mage Society in the mountains. Yeah, that shit. Limsa had its own magical city of Nim. The Nimians lived during an age of wonders when the magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded for weal or for woe. And this period of peace eventually gave way to the Great War of the Magi. Yep. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another, yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nimian tablets, which I've recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanum is cursory at best, I require an experienced arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that arcanist, Corn? Okay. There is, however, a complication. The Nimian tablets and other assorted relics, for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to Limsa. Jesus! The fucking quality on that earring, I'm just noticing. So much higher than the rest of his gear. That's really funny. That's really funny. So they got around to basic hoop earring, but not to ARR generic goon armor. Anyway. The information ascribed upon those talents could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich Uldon collector for a pittance. Pray accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe the perpetrators can be found there. I'm game, little man. let's go to... here. We're going on a quest. We're going on a quest. Ignore my passenger. He's not real, and he doesn't matter. Oh wow, fight already. As I suspected, they are not more than the broken men who've seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let's put an end to their banditry and take back what is ours. We're just going right into this, huh? Okay. Oh, should I actually have to... Didn't think there'd be a fight literally second one here, but okay. I'll blast some dudes. I'll go blasting. I love blasting. Makes me feel alright. Yo! Get a... Get bunked. There we go. Good AoE, dipshit. Too bad I'm over here and you're over there. Raw. You. Time to die. Come and kill him. Shit. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Bazonga. See any others? Help me search for the tablets. It's in the box. Probably. It's probably in the box. Yes, yes! This is it! A treatise on Nemean military tactics, just as I'd hoped. Are you sure? Ooh. Gummy bear. Oh. Oh. Hello there. Fairy. Mayhap the tablet can explain this? Scholars, familiars, fairies? The sunlight of Eos doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selene doth silence and strengthen. Ooh. Corn. I feel like they changed this cutscene. Because originally, at least when I started playing this game, the two fairies actually did something different. Now they're just cosmetic, so I wonder... I don't know. Maybe they changed it, maybe they didn't, who knows. By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered the long-lost magical arts of Nemean scholars! Yeah. Okay, bye. Fairies. Honest to God's fairies. Well, now I have seen everything. Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the cat tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. He's excited. And why shouldn't he be? Hey bro, you good? They're not gonna... Oh. I guess he's good. Let's go. Excellent timing, Corn. I've just finished transcribing a section which will doubtless be of interest to you. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairy sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairy as you did before and bind her to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanima, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining texts. Should I discover anything new, I promise you will be the first to know. Neat. Scholar unlocked. Adloquium. Achieved. Scholar time, baby. Where is Scholar? There you are. Yeah. Bye, Bunky. Carby, whatever the fuck your name is. What did I call you? Doesn't matter. Summon. It's a butterfly. Well, it's not quite a butterfly, but... Anyway. Ah, Coronos. Hoping you might have come along. Deciphering the treatise has proven more difficult than I anticipated, but I have nevertheless made progress. It contains a wealth of military knowledge, much of the details the role of scholars in Nemean units. Apparently, a single scholar could provide effective support for an entire party of marauders. They would employ their magics to heal the wounds and enhance the abilities of their allies. Moreover, they often served in leadership roles, as they were highly trained tacticians. But how swiftly the remembrance of all things is buried in the gulf of eternity. The treatise indicates that Nemean scholars wielded a far more diverse repertoire of spells than you currently possess. Precisely why you lack these spells, I cannot say. However, the fault may lie with your fairy. One could surmise that the knowledge contained within the soul of the scholar is essentially hers. Therefore, if she cannot remember the ancient magics, it would suggest that... You know, a thought occurs to me. If it is indeed the case that the fairy, having been sealed for 1500 years, is yet to fully regain her senses, mayhap visiting a familiar location would hasten the process? And I can think of no more familiar place than the city of Nim, or rather, what remains of it in Outer Lenotia. Let's-a go. Outer Lenotia. The floating city of Nim. That place is gone. That shit is an amusement park right now. The Gold Saucer pays me in 100 MGP if I do a hardcore parkour challenge in this place now. Your culture's gone, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. It's so cool, though. It's actually really fucking cool. Forgotten Whisper. Ooh. Ooh. The fairy strains to remember. That's okay, bud. We'll get there. We will get you there. What is this? What manner of... The fairy strains to remember. Hey, kitty. Christmas! Christmas? The cat loves Christmas. Good for him. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hey. Merry Christmas. Sorry. The fairy is still straining to remember. Poochie woof woof. What? Periton, perhaps. Whoa! You're a freak. Well, anyway. Over here. Single Riami Eye. Okay, well, he has 2 eyes, so... Are you... He has 2 eyes, and neither of them are Riami. What are you saying? Ah, you silly... You silly lore writers. Not actually studying the generic enemy models they use for their goons. Nah, they're just adding flavor to something they didn't actually want to make a unique model for. It's fine. I'm just being an asshole. It's pretty. So, like, did you... The Forgotten Whispers of Nim have rekindled the phase memories. We did it. Let's go back and tell Albazoa, the Despian Dogmatican death of Albaz. Or whatever. Alka! Alka! Tell me about it. Ooh, welcome back, Corn. I gather the experiment met with success? Then this strongly suggests that each fairy is a distinct individual with their own thoughts, feelings, and memories. Well, I must redouble my efforts to translate the remaining text. At this rate, your discoveries threaten to overshadow mine. Not to bemoan your accomplishments, but I have yet to decipher any equally amazing stratagems. Soon enough, though. Soon enough. I believe in you. Man, that guy's so lucky. I wish I could get grilled by a... Wish I could get grilled by a cat girl in a red hat. That looks so fucking cool, dude. What's it made of? Like red... Ah, she probably just painted it. What am I saying? How curious that you always come at the most opportune time, Corn. 'Tis divine providence, almost. Doubly so since we've been both been blessed with the chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I've been studying a section of the Nemean treatise detailing marauder fighting techniques. The fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges, and the attacks best employed when... forgive me, I lost sight of the most pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tonberry's been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Tonberries dwell within the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple recently discovered in the wake of the Calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Corn? These malevolent creatures may have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have even posed a major threat to the ancient people. If so, then surely facing one in battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I'm mistaken, the Tonberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So, we will rendezvous at the Wanderer's Palace, yes? Oh boy. The humble Tonberry. I love you, you little sickos. Let's go talk to Tonberry. That Tonberry's gonna stab me in the fucking ribs, dude. I'm so ready. I'm so fucking excited. I remember in the first FF7 remake, because I didn't play the second one. There was like a dude like smuggling in a Tonberry, and it was like a huge deal for like a side quest. Like, oh shit, that dude's got a fucking Tonberry, and they were right. Tonberries are fucking like, they deserve that level of hype and, you know, danger level, because they're basically the greatest. Well met, Corn. I'd only just arrived myself. It was in this vicinity that the Tonberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone far. Yeah. Fairy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not the hugest fan of the fox mask I have on right now. The only reason I picked it is because the colors matched with everything else I had. Which meant I wouldn't have to dye it. Anyway, look, atop the stairs. Oh shit. He graduated high school. He has a diploma. He can work at any fast food establishment in the city as long as, you know, as long as he sweet talks the manager right. My son. My dear son. At long last The rancor. It rises. It rises. It comes. Let's kill him dead. Let's fucking get him. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We're really doing it. Green layer? Laver? Ah, whatever. But they're actually not that big a deal. It is a little concerning I don't have my AoE yet. That's okay. It's not a very good AoE anyway. Like, yeah, it would have been good enough for this, but... Oh shit, I should... Hang on. Is this... No, that's the AoE heal. Is this... Adloquium's the shield. Yes. Yes, I remember now. Oh, what the fuck? Y'all can't heal? That's cheating. Only I can heal. Oh, dirty, dirty cheaters. Bad look. Heal. Oh, you can cast Cure on yourself. Weird. What's an Axe Himbo doing knowing Cure? That doesn't seem physically possible in this universe. Maybe it was in 2.0. Who knows? We did it! Hooray! Ah! What are you doing? Move, damn you! My. Confound it all! Huh. Something you want to tell me, Fairy? No? That's okay. Your encounter with the Tonberry has rekindled the fairy's memories. Neat. What happened, Corn? I thought you could control her. I apologize. I know you've only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Axemaster Wern's Zone will be disappointed, but there's naught we can do. The Tonberry's long gone, so let us return to Limsa Laminza. Humph. Look at him waddle away like a little angry fella. So cute. If I sit here for 7 seconds, I can teleport for free. So, anyone see any good movie? Oh no, it's teleport time. Aw, jeez. I don't really get to go see movies anymore. Like, if they're not... I don't pay for a lot of streaming services. In fact, I don't pay for any at all. Like, if it's not on, like, Tubi or some shit, like one of the free ones, or if I can't find it on, like, you know, the funny websites, like, I usually don't watch them. I'll go watch something in a theater if it's good, right? Like if it's something that like I know is like, oh, that's gonna be a winner, right? I saw Chainsaw Man. That was the last thing I actually saw in a theater. It was good. But other than that, look how fucking cute. Oh no, no! Don't zoom in on, don't zoom in on that. Zoom in on the bastard. The cutie. No. He's doing a trick. Yeah. Ah, Corn, permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier I was flustered and not myself. In the aftermath of the Tonberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of Nimian tactics and proved that a scholar and marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with, would you not say? And correct me if I'm mistaken, but your fairy regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this is a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater control over your minion, Corn. I would hate for a repeat of that incident. Are we almost done here? Because, like, we might have time for Summoner tonight, honestly. I didn't think... Well, but it is 1 a.m. And I had other stuff I wanted to get done tonight. We can maybe call this one a short stream. And just do Scholar tonight and then save Summoner for later. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I didn't realize how late it was. Good to see you, Corn. I've made yet another discovery which pertains to you and your scholarly arts. I've come into possession of several ancient engravings, including some which show the traditional raiments of Nimian scholars. In fact, the extraordinary detail of these illustrations, coupled with information gleaned from other sources, was sufficient to deduce their design. At present, it is impossible to say how historically accurate my designs are. That is why I propose we enlist the aid of Eorzea's preeminent artisans, so that we might recreate these garments. Should they prove sufficiently authentic, I expect your fairy will regain more of her missing memories. In the hands of a preeminent weaver, say Master Redolent Rose of... Yeah! Redolent Rose of Sunsilk Tapestries, this information should be sufficient. But you cannot journey to Ul'dah until you've gathered the leaves of a direwort. My texts explicitly mention that the plant's pigments were used to dye Nimian uniforms. Alas, direwort is much rarer than it was in the days of yore. It can only be found in the fog fens now. Lest you think I mean to make you do all the work, worry not. While you scour Mordana for the plant, I will contact Master Rose and convince him to help, though I doubt it will require much effort. I fucking love Redolent Rose. It's such a tragedy. It's almost a tragedy that he's... Whoops, that's not Mordana. It's almost a tragedy that he's a tradescraft guildmaster and not a fightcraft. Because I would have loved to show y'all fucking Redolent Rose's crazy shit. But I do not have the time or patience. I barely have the time and patience to do all of these fight job quests. Like, I do not have the time left in this world. I'm pushing 30, bro. I don't have time left in the world for replaying literally everything in this game. You know? Much as I love it to death, we can't be doing that. Anyway, Direwort Shrub. Goodbye, Phoenix. You were a great mount. Oh shit. Good try, guys. I almost believed in you. This will probably be the only opportunity we get to talk to him on stream. That's so sad. Now, I don't necessarily suggest anyone do any content that they don't want to do, that they think is boring, that they think is uninteresting, whatever. But if you happen to be playing this game for yourself and you decide you want to take up a trade craft, Weaver? Weaver, you get to hang out with one of my favorite dudes ever. This motherfucker. This large, grandiose motherfucker supreme. This cool gentleman with the fancy hat and the cute little cactuar stitching pad or whatever that is. I don't actually know. I suppose you do have a rather scholarly air about you. I've been expecting you, Korn. Have you the leaves in Alkazulka's designs, then? Book and plant. Crafting raiments that have not been seen in 1500 years. This is indeed a daunting challenge. But it is one I suspect I will enjoy a great deal, for rare is the day a weaver revives ancient fashion. I shall begin at once. You may observe if you like, but be aware it will be a lengthy process. I got none but time, bro. Apparently. It has been some time since I labored with such intensity. I adhered to Alkazulka's designs as best I could, though there were certain aspects I felt compelled to change. His lack of familiarity with textiles and weaving led to what I can only assume are errors. You will note that I could only complete the culottes. This is because the other garments require skills which I do not possess. Mistresses Serendipity and Giva. Yeah, Giva! Giva's the other good one. Of the goldsmiths and leatherworkers guilds, respectively, can provide the finishing touches to the remaining pieces. Ah, but you were unaware that I could not craft the full set by myself, weren't you? Very well, I shall send word to them on your behalf, Korn. You will need only visit each guild and present to them my unfinished work. Okay. Well, since she's right down the street, let's talk to Goldilocks first. I ain't even gonna fast travel there. It's just a quick walk away. Literally down the street. I could pay the magic rock to teleport me there, but walking's probably more healthier for me. Get my steppies in. Cool. What are you, like a samurai or something? That's cool. Dippity. Oh, and also we get to hang out with my boy Eric. I can't see him from here, but trust me, he's here. Greetings, Korn. Red said you'd be along shortly, so let's see that motorboard. Cloth. This shouldn't take long. Wait here a moment. There he is! I see him! He's behind the bottle! Here it is, as promised. Amazing what a difference a mithril tassel can make, isn't it? Wear it with pride, Korn. Now, off you go. And be sure to enjoy your time in Gridania. Thanks, I won't. Eric! Tell me some crazy shit. Oh, I'm not allowed to in New Game Plus. Never mind. Ask Giva. Jiva? I don't know what her name is. But she's also one of the good, crafting teachers. Everyone loves Jiva. Jiva fucking rules. Jiva! You've got a guy living under your house. Are you okay with that? It's okay if you're okay with that. I just wanted you to know. I guess. Jiva! Huh, Korn. The woman who would single-handedly revive the scholarly arts. Alright then, show me what you got. Cloth. Master Rose's work is marvelous, as to be expected. This'll be a pleasure. Okay. There you go. One pair of fingerless buffalo leather gloves. Perfect for the scholars who prefer that her protection does not come at the cost of dexterity. Oh, the boots? Belly will see to those. He's an expert cordwainer, so you needn't worry about the quality. Besides, I've already spoiled you by making your gloves for free. Thanks, Jiva. Beli. You're the scholar, yeah? I've been extracted to assist you. If you would please let me see Master Rose's work. Cloth. Oh, this craftsmanship's amazing. I can't wait to get started. Oh, he hammering a shoe. He cobbling. Here you are, madam, made with the finest boar and buffalo leather, in accordance with Alka-Zolka's designs, which are very impressive, I must say. You must be dying to see the completed set. I know I would be, had I gone to such great lengths. You gotta surprise him by wearing the garments when next you meet him. I won't, unless you make me. Ah, you are gonna make me, you slut! Okay, fine. Oh no. Oh, I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. I guess I could have put this on, like, like, I don't have to parade myself through the streets like this, but I will, because I'm ugly and I'm proud. I do not have this shit on. This shit is fucking stupid. God. By the gods, I feel as though I've been transported backwards through time. You were the very image of the Nemean soldiers of Eld. Well, minus the gown, but still, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would turn out this well. See, you approve as well, little one. Suffice it to say, we can consider this a great success. Can I... Okay. Okay, alright. We're wearing real shit again. Yes, I forgot to mention that while I was awaiting your return, I made considerable progress with my deciphering of the Nemean tablets. Much of what I've learned until now has pertained to the roles of scholars within the military. However, these latest texts offer insight into the scholars' activity during times of peace. As you can imagine, they were not the sort to let their restorative magics go to waste. One particularly stirring account describes their selfless efforts to combat the spread of a virulent plague, which at one point threatened to engulf all of Nim. Naturally, they did so with the aid of their fairies, which is why I believe that similar acts of charity may serve to further awaken your winged companion. If you are of a mind to test my theory, why not journey to Camp Bronze Lake? You'll find no shortage of the sick and wounded there. Rakusa Farusa would doubtless welcome your services were you to offer them. He presides over the Warm Wine Sanatorium, so be sure to have a word with him if you decide to go. Okay. Upper Lenosha, huh? Sanatorium. Just leave me alone. Let's do it. Rakusa Farusa. Hello, and welcome to Bronze Lake. If you desire treatment, you wish to administer treatment? Are you even qualified? Oh wait, you must be Korn the Scholar. Yeah, we're happy to accept any assistance you can provide. I told you possess magics which can cleanse the body of toxins, impurities, and maladies. At the present, we have 5 patients visiting the springs who would benefit from this care. Pray attend to these individuals and return to me when finished. Short-breathed invalid. Hello, child. How can I help you today? Are you here to help me? I don't know what's wrong, I just fucking can't. Asuna. My lungs, I can breathe again. Oh, bless you, miss. Bless you. Spiders. The spiders are not my problem. Domi reversi. Anyway. Wine-soaked invalid. Try taking a wound sometime, lass. Sure, it hurts like hell at first, but then you get to drink away the pain. Asuna. What the... No, why'd you have to go and do that? Oh, bugger, now I'll take my wine away. You're gonna You're gonna die to a lightning strike if you keep sitting there. Okay, you have fun. Boom, 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 boom. Wan-faced invalid. Speak to me your troubles, man. What's wrong with me? My wounds have closed, but I feel so weak. Asuna! What'd you do? You took something from me. Something bad. I don't know what you did, but I'm glad you did it. Thank you. Okay, just walk through me. Corruption! Get blasted. We did it. Dark-spirited invalid. Speak to me your woes. Me arm ain't been the same since Cartno. Corrosion says the flesh is willing, but the spirit is weak. I say he's a superstitious git. Asuna. What's this warmth? Did you do that? Oh, thank you. Wherever you are. No problemo. Oh shit. Catgirl Fountain Order. No, I have a job to do. I must be strong. I must be strong and do my job. Heavy-eyed invalid. Can't sleep. Mama will eat me. Can't sleep. Mama will eat me. You set me free. I no longer feel his eyes upon me. Whose eyes? Demon! Blast him! God, Broil 4 is so fucking violent. I'm not used to it. I think that's a new upgrade to that button. Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible. What you did for those patients was nothing short of miraculous. Their commanding officers will be pleased to hear that they can return to active duty. You and Alkazulka have my deepest thanks, Korn. Okay. Tulimza! Huzzah! Whoops. Forgot where I was. We're in Zoan. Next week. You. Anyway. Alka. Ah, Korn. Rukusa Farusa tells me that your potent magics exceed all expectations. I shot as soon as at them, and then I shooted fireballs at the fireballs. Had a good time, did you? I thought you might. Warms my heart to see the two of you making such great strides, and it reminds me that I must work harder to see that I am not left behind. For the nonce, I will resume deciphering the Demian tablets. Though they have yielded an immense quantity of information on the scholarly arts, I remain confident that they contain an equally impressive wealth of tactical information. Okay. Bum, ba-dum, bum. The fairy has imparted to you the knowledge to blast evil or whatever. The beast within. Korn, you must come with me at once. Another Tonberry has emerged from the Wanderer's Palace. A traveling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. This time, we will hunt the Tonberry in greater numbers, so that we might surround it and cut off all avenues of escape. I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of the foul creatures. Nor have you, I trust. I have your assurances that you will keep your fairy in line this time, yes? Then, let's make for Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We will rendezvous with them in the same place we battled the first Tonberry. Okay. I won't lie. The last Claire Obscure stream I did, I was not in the best frame of mind playing that stream. I felt like shit the way I wasn't giving it its proper due, basically. I was sort of wanting the game to sort of resell me on why it was the game of the year or whatever, and it just wasn't happening. And I just had a miserable time the other night. But I have been playing it off stream. I've been going around fighting some of the super bosses I missed, the chromatics or whatever, doing the Gestrel arena, and like getting back in the swing of it, and like, man, I'm actually having a really fucking fun time with it. Now that I'm not like, now that I'm just dicking around with it and I'm not feeling like pressured to finish it in any particular time frame, like, I'm having so much more fun with it. I hope I can get back to streaming it next week and be in a better frame of mind and be able to present it better, I guess, to share it with y'all in a way it deserves to be shared, I guess. As opposed to last time where, yeah, I'm not proud of myself for last time. Anyway, I'm stalling because this stream is gonna be fucking sub 1 hour. I feel like I could have been doing something else with this hour, honestly. No, that's not true. I love doing this. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm padding for time that I don't need. I'm padding for time that we don't need. Because I'm stupid and foolish. Thank the gods you've come, Corn. Any later and we might have had to proceed without you. The Tonberry appears to be in some sort of trance and is oblivious to our presence. Everyone ready? Oh yeah, we're gonna chop that Tonberry up before he chops us up with his knife. Excellent. Remember, we must surround the fiend. It cannot be allowed to flee. My son, my dear son, stay away. I cannot. What? Ah, shit, he jumped in the... Damn it, not again! It seeks sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Come, let us follow and finish this once and for all. I'm glad we're actually getting to see and do some of the Wanderer's Palace, because I don't know that I was actually going to do any of the Wanderer's Palace dungeons. As interesting as I think they are, without having the side quests to go along with them, and to sort of, like, give them context, a lot of it would have just been me. I just realized I've never actually looked behind me at the start of the Wanderer's Palace. I guess it makes sense, but anyway. Both of the Wanderer's Palace dungeons have some heavy lore and implications for shit that happens that, I would have to do a lot of heavy lifting that I don't know that I would be prepared for, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, they're unvincible. Oh, that's fun. Bye. Bye-bye again. Oh, shit. Oops. The Rancor. What? Oh, shit, behind us. Bastards. Oh, wait a minute, you're the... Where are you going? Are you good? Fetid fairy. Oh god. Oh hell no. What do you mean fetid fairy? That thing's a Beelzebub. That thing's gonna tell me to eat each other or something. Is that how Lord of the Flies goes? I never actually read it. I was a big fly man named Beelzebub, and he tells a bunch of kids to eat each other or something. I don't know. I'm stupid. Everyone's grudge. Hey, are you good? Zolka, Bulka, the Slayer? We did it. Oh shit, okay. Hey, Adloquium. Oh, y'all just gonna explode on me, but you can't do anything to me because I heal faster than you can hurt me? That's really funny. What? Again? Why do you protect this demon? Heal the Tonberry Wanderer. Adloquium! Eh? Yeah. The Rancor. Lily, my son, why are you here? Who has summoned you? Me. I'm the guy now. She calls me daddy now. Then Nim is no more? 1,500 years. Can it truly be so? I was Cerrito Carito, before the sickness from the sea transformed me. The traders, they were the first. As their ears and noses began to atrophy, their limbs grew shorter and their skin... Oh. We scholars tried to halt the spread, tried to find a cure, but in time we too fell ill. Sympathy turned to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they called us. Abominations. Then you were once a man. They sealed the sick within the temple with magics, tried to drown us, tried to forget us. Though our bodies had been changed, our minds remained intact. But within every man lurks a beast. When those whom call you kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. I too succumbed to the rancor, until you reunited me with my Lily, my dearest son. Oh. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but by the resplendent light of Lily, at long last I am free. Oh. Aren't you glad you didn't chop off his gross green Tonberry head now, Alkazolka? Oh my god. So yeah, every single Tonberry in 14's universe is a corrupted, plagued fucking Lalafell. Which is a really funny, interesting take on the Tonberries. They're usually just, as far as I'm aware, they're usually just mindless monsters hanging out in caves and shit. So, wait a bleeding moment. That Tonberry used to be a scholar like you. So, does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging them spells, or did I misunderstand what he said back here? Ah, the hell's with it. Yeah, you're not using that brain for nothing. I came expecting to fight one Tonberry, not a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your flying friend, I reckon we'd not have left there alive. Gotta say, you and Alka make a great team. Shame there ain't more of you scholarly types around, because I could use a partner like you. Take care, Corn. Bye-bye. I nearly killed him. Thank the gods that fairy stopped me. I wonder, did she know it was Cerrito from the beginning, or was it only... Well, in any case, she's regained a good portion of her memories. If not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order and decide how I might explain this to the Axe Master. I remember when I was in middle school, there was this one dipshit that, like... Our teacher had a thing... Oh, by the way, here's, This isn't Nymea, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's... I don't know, it could be Nymea. It's one of the 12. I'm too far away from it at this point to remember clearly who it was. Maybe it was Nymea, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, I had a teacher who had, like, a math teacher. She had, like, a condition where, like... The way she described it to us was that, like, her brain was, like, not inside of her skull, but it was, like, further down her spinal column, like, in the back of her neck. Like her entire... had been, like, her entire brain, like, all the gray matter and shit was, like, formed inside the, like, spine on her neck, like, in the spinal column, and not inside her skull or something. And I remember one of the fucking dipshit himbo kids being like, "Oh no, that's awful! How, you're not gonna be smart anymore? You can't know math anymore?" Like, no, sweetie, I was born like this. All the math I've been teaching you is because my whatever, himbos. Anyway, Cerrito. That the traditions of my people have not been lost to the ages is of great comfort to me. I do not know how that soul crystal came to be in your possession, but I am glad that it did. For the sickness robbed me of not only my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my ether. I cannot summon her. Only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown as befits a scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of my sacred soil, my most versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for purging the rancor from my heart, but there are still countless others who have yet to see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. So, I bid you farewell, Corn. Carry on our traditions with pride. I won't, Mr. Cerrito Corrito, but thanks for believing in me, I guess. Cerrito Corrito has force field. I can force field now. I can press the force field. Oh, actually, no, I can't. I think it costs a pip of something I don't have. Well, that was FF14 for tonight. What a stream. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, and y'all chose to spend some of y'all's time with me. I appreciate y'all for it. Myra Drosh. That was my favorite Nickelodeon show. Just kidding, I didn't actually watch Jake and Drosh. I had friends that were into it, but I don't know. I was more of a... I was a Cartoon Network loser. Cartoon Network / Disney Channel loser. Nickelodeon wasn't really my speed. Point is, we'll be back with 14 on Saturday. I'll be playing the Summoner Quest line. And then next week, will probably also be some more 14. So, till then, take care of yourselves, be good to one another, and peace out. I love y'all. Bye-bye.